regrets that I didn't do that stuff earlier in life, because I do think you need to live a little before you can sing the blues. I love the blues. I love those lyrics. You know, these men that I've been seeing, baby, got their soul up on a shelf. It's awesome. And one of my best friends is single, and she's doing the internet dating stuff again. So I get to hear a lot of stories, some fun and exciting, but man, a lot of those guys got their soul up on the shelf. And I've been out of the dating scene so long, I don't think you can count that I was ever in a dating scene. So it's just completely foreign to me. Although not that guys haven't tried to hit on me. I mean, they have to, you know, give it a try. I once had someone say to me, "I'd like to bench press you." Now, what the H does that mean? Like, I know what it means, I get the idea, but I don't know if it's because I'm married to an English teacher or what, but that is just a bad use of metaphor.
Mr.
I mean,
Willman.
as far Mr. Willman will grade my papers.
A+.
What was I saying? I had this all worked out. I don't do improv. Man up on the shelf, right? And so, okay, so I mean, the thing about bench pressing is that it's like forcefully and painfully pushing a cold metal bar that weighs a lot off of you. You know, and I know it comes back down, but to me, it's just there's got to be a better way to say that. And I think my favorite is when somebody says, "Do you work out?" And it's usually like followed with a like gentle pressure on the bicep. And the thing about that one is it works. Flattery works. You know, like I think of myself as a strong, independent, modern woman, and somebody says, like, "Do you work out?" I'm like, I walk everywhere. I go to Zumba. And I've had some awkward situations in shows I've done with guys, and you know, like when you're in theater, you work with different people constantly. And I once did this show a long time ago, over 20 years ago, in Atlantic City. We performed in Atlantic City, Cape May Courthouse, and Wildwood Convention Center, and it was a show called Goodfellas on Broadway. It was the stupidest show ever. And I'm not even sure the whole point of it, but I know there were songs from Grease and Guys and Dolls, so it was like a tough guy theme. But we also had a whole section that was impersonators. There was Kenny Rogers and Reba McEntire and Neil Diamond. And the Neil Diamond impersonator we had was actually really amazing, very talented, great pro. But then we had this substitute Neil Diamond impersonator sometimes. And anything in your imagination about a substitute Neil Diamond impersonator in Wildwood is correct. He drove a Chrysler LeBaron convertible. He had a mullet. He skipped out on a bill once at a diner that we were at. He was always trying to get me and or my friend Jen to hang out after the show. And worst of all, it's hard to even say out loud, he wore a mesh shirt. Mesh. Chest hair. Mesh. And in this show, there was somebody singing a song from Grease, and then the rest of us were paired up in the back, slow dancing. And I got to be with the Neil Diamond guy. And we were slow dancing, and he says, "You have a really nice back." And normally that would have worked because flattery, but mesh. So I just said, "Thank you, but it's horribly scarred from a chronic rash condition." And I took a nice step back. It's always great to confuse them, it works. This next song is kind of the opposite problem. It's the character is wondering why she doesn't get any attention from men, and no matter what she does. It's from a show from 1937 that I've always thought was cool. It's called Pins and Needles. And it was a show that was actually, it's a satirical show for the International Ladies Garment Workers Union. And it actually featured union workers. It didn't have professional actors. It was a really interesting piece. It changed daily. It was kind of like a 30s Jon Stewart show, like whatever the stuff that was going on, they changed the material. And the review of this said, Pins and Needles features barbs aimed at militarists, bigots, reactionaries, Nazis, fascists, communists, the DAR, management, and consumer culture. So I thought, that sounds good. So we're going to try this. Costume change. I want men that I can please, that I can squeeze, that I can tease. 2 or 3 or 4 or more. What are those fools waiting for? I want love and I want kissing. I want more of what I'm missing. Nobody comes knocking at my front door. What do they think my knocker's for? If they don't come soon, there won't be any more. What can the matter be? I wash my clothes with Lux. My etiquette's the best. I spend my hard-earned bucks on just what the ads suggest. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nobody makes a pass at me. I'm full of Kellogg's brand. I eat grape nuts on the sly. The date is on the can of the coffee that I buy. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nobody makes a pass at me. Oh, Beatrice Fairfax, give me the bare facts. How do you make them fall? If you don't save me, the things the Lord gave me never will be any use to me at all. I sprinkle on a dash of fragrance d'amore. The ad says makes men rash. Well, I guess their smell is poor. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nobody makes a pass at me. I use Ovaltine and Listerine, Barbasol and Musterol, lightweight soap and Flint. So why ain't I got it? I use Coca-Cola and Marmola, Crisco, Lesko and Mazzola, X-Lax and Mapex. So why ain't I got sex? I use Albolene and Maybelline, Alka-Seltzer, Rona, Salsa, Odorona and Sensation. Why ain't I got fascination? My girdles come from Vest. The Times I'd say the chic. And up above I'm dressed in the brassiere of the week. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nobody makes a pass at me. I use Pond's on my skin. With rye crisp I have thinned. I get my culture in. I began Gone with the Wind. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Nobody makes a pass at me. Oh Dorothy Dix, please show me some tricks, please. I want some men to hold. I want attention and things I can't mention, and I want them all before I get too old. I use Mom every day and Angelus Lipitor, but still men stay away. Just like Ivory Soap, I'm 99 and 44, 100% pure. What can the matter be? Nobody makes. Nobody makes. Nobody just have one more tune for tonight. I'd like to thank Michael and Dino for having me back. And thank you so much for being here. And I would really like to thank, every singer knows that you're no good without your sound person. So, David. Where is he? There he is. And again, one more time, let's hear it for Bob Lesso, Steve Warner, and Grant McAvoy. This last song was a request in my last time I was here, and I just love this song. It's become like my song that I can't stop singing, which is good for my family because before that it was Barracuda. So, here we go.
More than